Oh hey ADHD entrepreneur, aspiring or existing. If you're anything like me, your ADHD traits show up day in and day out. And maybe you have a business already, or maybe you're thinking of running a business and fear that your ADHD traits will prevent you from being successful. Now in this video, I want to share 5 different areas of your ADHD traits that can be harnessed and actually can be a real asset. And if you are struggling with any of those areas, I provide a strategy as to how you can overcome those challenges. There are 5 points, but I do have a bonus for you right at the end, so do enjoy and let me know what you think. Now, if we have not met before, my name is Krystle McGilvery. I'm a finance and behaviour change catalyst. I'm the founder of Mind Over Money and a chartered accountant. Now, I've been working with people like you for about 15 years, supporting them to make better financial decisions and change their behaviour for the better. Let's dive into this epic video. Let's waste no time. Distraction and focus. If you are a typical ADHDer, you struggle with staying focused on a specific task. It's easy to be distracted left, right and centre, whether it's phones, pingings or LinkedIn notifications on the computer or emails coming through. They catch your eye and they provide potentially a dopamine hit. So it's easy for you to be like, oh, I'm going to check that, and then be distracted. I'll also add that you may be full of ideas and new ways of doing things in your business, or that you think would work with your business, again distracting you from the thing at hand. Now, the solution that I use is using apps such as Notion or Trello to help you stay organised and on task. Now, these help you plan out your day, your week, your month, set routines and build in automations to keep tasks in your diary without you manually having to remember to add them. I'd also add another layer to that. And if you can, join an accountability group where you dedicate time to do the thing. It's all good and well setting reminders and things into your diary to do the thing, but actually sometimes we need a community and a team of us to help us along the way. Impulsivity. This one is a real thing for me. And many of the ADHDers I speak to also struggle with impulsivity, whether it's investing in a new business coach or buying a new piece of clothing or whatever it may be, especially if you're feeling some kind of emotional heightened state and actually spending money or doing the thing is going to make you feel better, or you assume it will. Now, as much as impulsivity can be great and can lead to innovation, it needs to be curbed because not all ideas must be acted upon. There are ways you can tackle this though, and the suggestion I have I think is absolutely amazing. That is to either build a board of advisors or seek a mentor. Now, a board of advisors would be a team of people who are more experienced than you in certain areas, and they can help advise you on those business decisions that you are looking to make and help steer you in the right direction. Or a business mentor, there are so many platforms that offer mentors for free that you can call upon to seek advice from and help you with those decisions that you think are great, but maybe mere impulsivity. Time management. This again is a real one for me. Everything I do is in my diary. If it's not in my diary, trust me, I will not be there. For those who have ADHD, time is quite a skewed concept. There's a term we use called time blindedness. And this is where we struggle with the concept of time. I have an amazing alarm clock, and I might show you later, that I use that alerts me very aggressively when I need to stop doing whatever task I'm working on. Where my time management can often show up is underestimating the amount of time it will take me to complete a project for a client. Maybe I've got some work I need to do that is due in a month's time. I might push that task to be done further down my calendar, and then be in a panic and a frantic mess when I've left it 2 days before the big project is due. Now, the way I now overcome that is by planning out, again, using things such as Notion, Trello, or my Google Calendar to have my tasks in my diary, and I pay attention to that diary on that particular day and do what it says. Now, this does also require me to step back and plan out what is required for me to complete that task. At this point here, I would also suggest that having an accountability group or a co-working space, body doubling as we often call it, is also really helpful. Cash flow consistency. Now this one is one that I scream about all the time. Now, many ADHDers struggle with the concept of planning and organising. But if you're running a business, it is so crucial for you to financially plan your business so you know when cash will be in and when cash needs to leave your business. This is crucial. One of the main reasons that businesses fail is due to cash management and not having the funds to maintain their business. Being a sole trader or a business owner does mean that unpredictability and uncertainty will be present in your everyday. For example, you may have a month where you have lots of clients and that means lots of income, and the next month may be completely quiet. Think tumbleweed. Now, being able to manage those ups and downs is crucial for you to stay alive. Again, there are ways around it. 2 things I would suggest. One, which is building out a cash flow forecast and getting clear about the state of your finances. And this doesn't mean you have to do the whole big super duper profit and loss balance sheet work, but at least do a cash flow forecast to make sure you are sustainable. Second, build up reserves. Reserves allow for those months of dipped income, dipped revenue, for you to have cash available to still pay your bills that you need to pay. Now, if you're not familiar with how to do a cash flow forecast, I do have a short series that I created for people just like you to get confident about how to manage the cash in their business. It's the same content that I deliver in my workshops for organisations and for business owners. Now, below I have provided an ADHD entrepreneur's checklist to help you build confidence, have a strategic path to follow in terms of harnessing your ADHD traits. And finally, the checklist does include the final and 5th point that I wanted to make here in this video for you. So feel free to grab a copy, it's free, and hopefully you find it useful. Until next time, ciao.